me tell you all a story about Tenali Rama and the king of Vijayanagar. Once they were having a lunch and the cook had served them eggplant. The king was all praised for the vegetable and he said, there is no substitute to the vegetable like brinjal. To this, Tenali Rama was very happy and he started eulogizing the whole vegetable. After a couple of days, in fact, when he was eulogizing, the chef overheard him and he thought this should be in the regular menu. After a couple of days, the king was eating vegetable day after day. He got bored and he said, there is no tasteless vegetable than brinjal in this earth. To this, Tenali Rama again supported the king and started deriding the vegetable. The king was surprised and taken aback. He said, Tenali Rama, you were just ridiculing the vegetable a few days back. You were just commending the vegetable a few days back, you're ridiculing it now. Why? Tenali Rama told the king that, sir, I am not a servant or supporting the vegetable. I am your servant. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Greasy stuff, spilled milk, scattered utensils, strewn vegetable peels, burnt aroma spices. This is a perfect picture of a place where I wondered how on earth such a grubby hole can be the birthplace of amazing dishes. But this is a picture of my kitchen. And I ventured into this place with curiosity, what's in there that makes such amazing dishes when I was only 8 years old. Every one of us have great experiences the first time we go to the kitchen. Some cut vegetables, cut their fingers. Some boil water for tea and burn their fingers. Well, I did not have any such experience of boiling water or cutting my finger. I tried something different. I prepared a dish and it's called as a Bengal Bharta. It's a Punjabi dish. It was tasty. I can assure you that because after that, I never looked back. My cooking improvisations and all the experiments continued, be it with a loaf of bread or any Indian bread, novel rice preparations. I continued and I still continue doing it. Well, cooking, believe me, is a good pastime. My father was posted during his course of employment at forlorn places and he had to live alone. The spare time that he used to get, he spent most of it in cooking. Today he proudly says, though I am not a master in banking, I have mastered the art of cooking. The spare time people get can cook and also it can help you to keep healthy. Well, when I was talking about health, what's better to reach one's heart than through his or her stomach is a favorite saying. Most of us today are worried about our heart than the stomach. We tend to give up good and healthy food habits. It could be by having a good appetite. It can also keep you fit, but we don't take it, we just take it for granted and we ignore it. Most of us, most of the time, including truly yours, spare very, very little time in having our food. Most of the time, we just want to rush with whatever we are eating. Forget and leave alone the time to walk into the kitchen and cook something for yourself to eat. Do you think you'll do it? I'm sure you won't. But cooking can help you in so many ways. Cooking is educational. Children tend to get attracted to the colors that are used in the kitchen. It helps them to develop a skill which they can pass on hopefully to the future generations. I have seen people coming up and asking this question very often. Do you know cooking? The reflex answer is, who has the time to cook? I can do away with Maggie. You haven't all the time on the earth to chat, to surf, to text, or even to watch your favorite TV serial. But you cannot spare few minutes to walk into the kitchen and cook something for yourself. After a hard day at work, you tend to eat something which is exotic and exquisite. But you rather would like to go and eat a roll or a burger. Do you know with the Maggie that you make, you can create something exotic? if you are thinking how cooking can help you, I will tell you 5 reasons why you should cook. Before that, I've also seen people giving up on cooking whenever I ask them, please cook. And they say, I have burnt things, I don't want to cook. It is so horrible tasting, people won't taste. It is not my cup of tea. But dear friends, cooking can be really helpful. 5 reasons as I said. First one, cooking makes you self-reliable. We all want to be self-reliant people as much as we possible. But instead, when our stomach starts rumbling, we would prefer to run to the McDonald's or the nearest food joint to grab something to eat. But don't you even care that you cannot make a scrambled egg for yourself and you say you are self-reliant and stand on your 2 feet? Number 2, cooking is cheaper or it saves your money. Understand how much money you can save while cooking. One meal at your home than going to a restaurant and spending the money. I know you say that I don't cook well, it doesn't taste good as a restaurant. But after a point of time, with continuous cooking effort, you can reach the par and the quality of a restaurant. I can assure you that. Number 3, cooking keeps you healthy. The meal that you prepare, you take the ingredients that you require. You go to your fridge, grab the ingredients which are good for your health. You know what's going into the food that you're making and prepare the right portion for yourself. This helps you to keep a track on your health meter and keep you fit. Number 4, cooking is creative. Go inside deep into your brain. You will find you have a creative side when you enter the kitchen. I'll tell you a story about my 6-year-old cousin. He today says, I want to be a chef when I grow up. Watching his mother cook every day his favorite food, this is what he desires to be. The other day, he was watching the TV show called the Zee Khana Khazana, and chef Sanjeev Kapoor was baking a cake. After some time, after the whole program got over, he headed straight into the kitchen and he told his mother how to bake a cake and instructed what ingredients to be used in right proportions. So you imagine how creative you can be while you are cooking. And last but not the least, cooking makes you to boost your social skills. Wondering how? Whether you are single or you are married, if you want to reach someone's heart, darling, it's only through cooking and serving them your favorite dish. It helps you to mingle the lonely times that you have and also share your house with your guests and your beloved. My friends, today I give you a task. It is to go back home and prepare something in the kitchen. It could be your favorite dish for your breakfast, for your lunch, for your dinner, or even a dessert. If you're wondering and thinking, cooking is not my cup of tea and I cannot make anything, take the effort. Go to the kitchen and make something and share it with your loved ones. I'm sure they're going to love it and they're going to enjoy and praise you more. Well, today I have something for all of you if you think cooking is not your cup of tea. Please have a bite of whatever is going to be shared right now by the Sergeant at Arms. If you like it, come back to me. I will give you the recipe and I assure you you're going to love it and have a great time. Back to you.